And
Yeah.
it's working. Okay, yeah, it's recording. Thanks.
All right.
And Chirag,
Perfect.
Nakul does know Rustam Falahati. I was wrong about that. Daniel, we're so happy.
Yeah.
And now can you all see Mehernath?
Hello, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Mehernath.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Akanksha.
Hello, Akanksha.
Jai Baba.
I'm going to get a
Hi.
notepad really quick.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Akanksha.
Jai Baba.
Chirag. Jai Baba Chirag.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Yes, yes. Jai Baba, sir. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. No, I think so. They can ask the question, yes? Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Or you can
Jai
ask,
Baba.
ask something. That is the start then. Jai Baba ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Baba. Jai.
I don't know. Are you all seeing Mehernath yet?
Yeah.
You
That's
are.
fine.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Great, wonderful. And he's requesting, have you got anything to ask him or to tell him? Go ahead, Jai Baba.
Mehernath, everything going well in India? Any exciting news? What you've been up to? Any travels or anything interesting? People coming to visit?
Pardon? Again, you can.
Any
Oh, I just asked, do you have people coming to visit and different things happening?
visitors?
Visitors mostly yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. Some Delhi group they came here. About 22 people were there. Then Janus it took them to see Upasi Maharaj's room, Bauji's office, and Eraj office, Mani's office, and then afterwards Meher Baba Center. And then afterwards, just they sang 2-3 songs, Baba songs. Really, they sing good songs, Delhi people, they are very good in that, singing. And then afterwards,
Yes.
I gave the speech, Baba's speech to them.
And they came all the way from Delhi. That's really nice.
People, they come from the different part. In the group, mostly people, they come in group. Then last week also, there was one group from Lucknow. Before that also, some group, they came from Vidarbha. Like that, people all the time, they come from the different part of India. Mostly, the Baba lovers in a large scale, Andhra state,
Yeah.
first number, Telangana is second, Maharashtra is third in Nagpur side, and then Hamirpur district in UP fourth, and then remaining part if we see some in Delhi, a small group, Uttarakhand, Dehradun, small group is there, Roorkee, maybe one Baba lover family, they resides there, Karnataka, 2-3 Baba centers are there, a few Baba lovers, they resides there, and Gujarat, then in Navsari, Surat, Ahmedabad, couples of Baba lovers family, they reside there. And Bombay, Pune, you know that much. But
Well, yeah.
other part of the India, I think so now maybe in future people will come, but mostly they come from these 3-4 states all the time.
Well, that's a big job, just welcoming people all the time.
Yeah, and all the time they come.
They all expect to come to see the trust compound and see everything. Yeah. So you must be very busy.
Yeah, and people they like that, if we discuss with them, we talk with them, they enjoy, they like.
Yeah.
Otherwise, even the place of God is there, everything is there, but people they feel lonely. If nobody talks with them, that is our mostly Indian system, And
Right.
when people they come, if somebody talk with them, they feel the closeness.
Right. Right. Well, your job is to welcome everybody home.
Everybody home. That is the job.
That's good. I like that. Well, you're a good person to do that, Meredith. You have so many wonderful stories and you know so much. So it really works out perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell the stories then. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I
All
will.
right.
You don't have any question to ask.
So one question I wanted to know.
Okay.
Yes. Jai Baba.
Yeah, Baba. So,
Yes. You want to ask
I just wanted
something?
to,
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to know any guidelines or anything with Baba had said that we should continue to do. Like I mentioned somewhere, you said that uh, we should fulfill the promise which we give even to our friends and family and so on.
Yeah.
So, any such thing where we in our daily life might miss out to do, and you want to highlight that these are the few things which Baba had said, and we should carry on those things.
Okay. Jai Baba. Baba, now, most of the time, he used to quote, in this world, the most important work is that remember him, take his name, repeat continuously the name of God, Meher Baba, and that is the most important work in the world. And then he used to say, how to repeat his name. And every day, natural way, we can take his name, repeat his name. Meher Baba never wanted, just we can sit in one room and just continuously just close the room and repeat his name, take his name. But Baba said, just in daily life, morning when we start work, even we start taking breakfast, we can say, Meher Baba is eating the breakfast. I'm not eating. Meher Baba is eating. When the breakfast is finished, and we can say, Meher Baba, he ate the breakfast. When we drink the water, remember Meher Baba. Meher Baba is drinking the water. When the water is over, yes, Meher Baba drank the water. And like we can repeat from morning to night, whenever what work we do. When we start writing, who is writing? Meher Baba is writing. Remember him naturally. Meher Baba is writing. I'm not writing. When the writing work is over, who has written? Meher Baba has written. And like that, we can get habit ourselves, repeat Meher Baba's name. And Baba wants, natural way we can repeat his name. And that is the most important in our life, to take Baba's name. And that is the meditation. That is the remembrance of Meher Baba. Then in 365 days, morning to evening, uh, we don't want extra time for that, just to sit somewhere and do the yoga or meditation and repeat his name. No, in our day, today life, natural life, we can repeat his name. What work we are doing, Meher Baba is doing. What anything we are doing, that is Meher Baba doing. And Baba said, if we get that habit, then it will get easy for us, to remember Baba. And that is the remembrance of him all the time. And that is the perfect thing, to remember the Meher Baba, in each aspect, each work we can remember it. And he wants that from us.
Mehernath,
Yeah.
how I understand that, like saying that I guess it's just like a question of there's like the ego and then there's just obviously Baba is so much greater. I just don't know how to, I guess, make sense of the two between, if that makes sense. I don't know. It just seems like there's a kind of a conflict between the two, maybe.
What conflict,
No
our
conflict.
what you can tell me what conflict.
Yeah.
When we take Baba's name, in each aspect. That is the easy, natural way we are doing. If you sit, just remember the God, do the meditation, our mind goes everywhere. But a simple way, our concentration, it is there in food. When we eat, our concentration goes to the food. Focus also, it goes to the food, and in that time when we remember God, then that is the natural life, and Baba wants the natural life all the time. If you see, his 75 years work, that is the natural. He never told people to do some unnatural act or some artificial act in his life. Naturally he used to teach people, about the spirituality, and natural way it gets us easy to reach to the God. Natural way, everything we can do. Otherwise, unnatural, if you do, meditation, 3-4 days you will like that, to sit in the room. After that, you will get fed up. You will get fed up. Myself, I will get fed up. Entire world, they get fed up. Every day, same thing we do in the room, and we close everything. People, they don't feel, natural thing. But naturally, whenever we remember, we can take Baba's name. Every time we can take, and Baba will that from us. And Baba said that is the natural life.
All right.
I think so.
Thank you.
No conflict in that. Natural way, whatever we do, natural way we do. When we do that, we feel happy. Everything we feel happy. But unnatural things, for sometimes we like that. But after sometimes we get fed up of that. That's why Baba was like, now we brush every day, take breakfast. That is natural for us, But that is our need. And Meher Baba also becomes our need one day, step by step. Today, for most of the people, God is unnatural. But when, like, we take breakfast every day, we eat food, lunch, dinner, we drink water. Everything is natural, and in that natural life, take Baba's name, he becomes natural for us. Yes, Baba is natural. Other today, most of the people, God is unnatural, because unnatural way we repeat his name. We talk about God unnaturally. That is difficult for us also. People, they get fed up. But in day-to-day life, if we repeat his name, we remember him, that is natural life. And there is no need
Also,
to-
I face similar things when anything done. There used to be this internal conflict, whether it was me or it was Baba.
Yeah.
And then I read the one story which Baba had mentioned. If you can repeat that story, it would be really lovely. Where the perfect master says that take your leg up, and then the other one as well.
Muhammad, Prophet
Yeah,
Muhammad.
you can, share something on that story again. I think this will help Daniel as well. So his question would be answered in this story.
He wants you to tell that story.
Okay. That is the Prophet Muhammad, One guy, he came to Prophet Muhammad, and most of the times God says, whatever happens in the world, that is according to God's wish, God's will. Everything happens according to that, nothing according to our wish. And one guy, he came to the Prophet Muhammad, and he said, Muhammad, you said, according to your wish, everything happens in the world. But I don't find that is true. And Muhammad said, just stand before me. He stood before Muhammad. And then after a long time, just Muhammad said, you can pull your one leg. And he did that. And he said, see, Muhammad, that is my wish. Because of my wish, I pulled that leg up, Muhammad said, really good. Then after some times, Muhammad did not say anything. And then after some times, Muhammad said, now just you can pull your another leg. Take up another leg. And he said, if I take my leg up, second one, I will fall down. And my Muhammad said, that is my wish. Final wish is mine. And everything happens according to my wish, my will. Because first leg, just you pulled up, that was your wish, but final wish is mine. And if you pull that second leg also, and if you keep up, you will not fall down. If my wish is there, that is the God's wish, and nothing will happen. If God's wish is there, then everything is possible. But his wish is not there, then nothing is possible. Then he said the final wish, it belongs to the God. Most of the responsibility we fulfill, we do that, but God's wish, that is the final wish, and we have to accept that, his wish. And that Baba, he told this story, Prophet Muhammad's.
So Mehernath,
Yeah.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Bauji spoke often of Baba's wish for his lovers, and felt strongly that Baba said, "Be resigned to every situation.
Yeah.
Think honestly and sincerely that Baba has placed me in this situation."
Yeah, that is the
So I asked Bauji one day, that if Baba places us in a situation, then who is to get us out?
Yeah.
He said it very, very quickly and with much conviction. He said nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm left with this impression. It appears to me that Baba puts us through these situations, and for what reason? According to our impressions, is what Bauji said.
Yeah.
But apparently there's good reason. I mean, he said nobody gets us out. But he did say that Baba did say he loves us more than we could ever love ourselves.
Yeah.
And, it's sometimes it helps me accept my situations. As stupid as I think I am, maybe there's a good reason for it.
Yeah.
We have Habib number 1 will come back. You're there. We have a question that's sent by text from Marie. I know her. She lives in Columbia, Missouri. And can I read the question and can we come back, Habib? Is that all right?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
And Daniel, we'll be back to you too. Okay. So her question is,
No problem.
Meher Baba, can you hear me all right? Everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Meher Baba once said that Mehernath was a very sensitive person, right? I believe I read that in the book that his sister wrote, means Growing Up with God. I was wondering if Mehernath could speak about how to handle life being a very sensitive person. That's the question from Marie.
Sensitive means in many ways, just, even I was 4 years old, and maybe 5 years old, I think so, 4.5, something like that. And we went to Pune. Baba, he called myself, mother, and Sila. And when we went to the Pune for Baba's darshan, I had cold and cough. And Baba gave just the order, to Mandli, if anybody has cold and cough, they should not come and meet me, because I will catch that, That's why just don't allow the people. And when Mandli people, they heard I had cold and cough, then they told to Baba. And Baba told, okay, now Mehernath is very sensitive. If I said no to him, he will start crying and he won't listen. Then it is better, don't call Sila also. Sila and Mehernath, they can remain outside and call Rama, their mother, to my darshan. And my mother, she went inside for Baba's darshan. And she had Baba's darshan, she came out, and then I started crying very loudly. And just I said to my mother, why Baba did not call me? Why only he called you? And he did not call me. And then I started crying. Baba just told Mani, just go and tell Mehernath, just he can quiet, and explain him why I did not call that. And Mani came, and Mani told me, just because you have cough and cold, that's why Baba will catch that, you know, and Baba will also get sick. Now you are sick. That's why Baba told, you know, who has a cold and cough, you know, they should not come. And Manishi started just explaining and making me just calm down. But again, I started crying very loudly. And Manishi tried her best. And then she went to the Baba. She told Baba, Mehernath is not listening, you know. When I explained him, he started more crying. It is not possible for me to stop Mehernath the crying. Then Baba told Bhauji, you go and you explain Mehernath and make him just, you know, calm and quiet. Bhauji came and then Bhauji started, you know, explaining. And Bhauji just, he saw I did not stop. Then Bhauji, he got upset and he started shouting at me very loudly. And when he started shouting, and I also started crying more loudly. And then Bauji also started shouting very loudly, just keep quiet and this and that. And when Bauji did that, you know, then I started crying more loudly than Bauji, and Bauji got scared. Now what to do? You know, he's not listening. And Baba's order, Baba told me, just, you know, make him stop crying. And then Baba went to the Bhauji went to the Baba. He told Baba, now he's crying more and more. You know, even I talked and explained him. I shouted him, but he doesn't listen. And at last, Baba, he told Bhauji, Mani and other Manli, he won't listen. You know, whatever you people do, he won't listen. There is only one solution. Just call him, and I will hug him, and he can sit near me. And then Baba, he called me, and because of me, Sila also got the chance, and both of we entered inside. And Baba just he hugged me, and then he said, "Just sit here near me now." And myself, I felt very happy, and Sila also she became happy because she also had Baba's darshan, and that is the thing, you know. The sensitive means what, you know. Because I felt that, you know, some, mother, she took the darshan, but Baba did not give me darshan. Why he did that, you know? They were explaining me, but I could not understand that about the Baba will catch cough and cold and that, you know. I could not understand, and I thought, you know, Baba is not giving me the darshan, and I felt very bad, and I started crying, and that crying it worked, and Baba called me and Sila inside.
So Maria wants to know how do you handle life now as a sensitive person?
No, I handle the life now, you know. Even people, they say something that, you know, I keep with me in my mind, you know. Most of the times, you know, I keep quiet, I don't reply, even I feel bad, you know. And that tolerance, you know, by Baba's grace, you know, it is in me, it is within me, you know. And that's why most of the times, you know, previously I was very difficult, you know. I used to beat Sila in small things. I used to beat my sister. And the one thing, you know, problematic means whenever my mother ceased to complain to the Baba, and Baba always used to take my side, and because that also I got spoiled. And I used to think that is the right thing, you know. And all the time, you know, I used to scold her, I used to beat her when I was small, you know. But after that, Baba dropped his body, and myself, you know, just I changed completely. Lot of patience and lot of tolerance, you know, it came within me. But up to Baba was there in physical form, you know. I used to do that beating and this and that, but Baba used to take my side all the time. My mother used to complain to the Baba against of me. Baba used to take my side, and because of that, maybe I got spoiled, you know, more and more. But he was taking my side. Why he was taking my side till today, I could not understand. But he used to take my side all the time. Why he used to take, that is the question mark for me also today, till today.
And Skara?
maybe sanskaras, maybe something like that. Okay, I will tell some stories to you. Uh, Baba was in Satara, and one family was there. He was the police person, was in police department, police inspector, and full family. They used to come to Baba in Satara. And what happened, just once, that a lady, she became got intoxicated, and just she stopped working. Household work also she stopped working, and then ceased to remain in room, and ceased to close the room from inside, and ceased to do the meditation, ceased to repeat Baba's name. And this is the unnatural way. Baba likes all the time natural way. We can take his name, repeat his name, remember him naturally. And this lady, she started that, repeating the name of Meher Baba. And their husband used to go to the government job, and he used to make children's ready for the school purpose, and that everything. He used to cook the food, and he used to serve food to the wife, and he used to take his tiffin for children's also he used to give, and then he used to take them to the school, and afterwards dropping them to the school, he used to go to the office. And up to 1 month he felt very happy. My wife, she became the god intoxicated, and she loves Baba like anything, and she doesn't do work, doesn't matter, because now she's becoming one with Meher Baba. And up to 1 month, he felt very happy, because every day morning he used to wake up early in the morning, he used to cook the food, he used to make children ready, and after that, he used to take them to the school, then he used to go to the office. And then up to 1 month he did, and after 1 month he got fed up of wife, and he thought, now the whole household work also, office work also, children's responsibility also, it came upon him, and it was really too much for him. Then he complained Baba. He wrote letter to the Baba, and Baba was in Satara, and this family, they were also in Satara. Baba called the family in his that Grafton bungalow, and four of them, children's, wife, and husband, they went there, and then Baba inquired about their day-to-day work. Baba asked, husband, then Baba asked children about their education, and then Baba asked, the wife, his wife, about, what she does whole day. And she said, Baba, just now I had your darshan. Since that day, my life is changed, and I don't get happiness in worldly affairs. Just I sit inside in the room, and I take your name morning to night. And Baba asked, what about the food? My husband, he cooks food. Even he serves the food to me also in room. And I eat there only. And then morning to night, I sit, I take only your name. And Baba said, what about children's? My husband, he takes care of children's also, of food also, cooking also, house cleaning also. He does everything. And myself, just I like to sit. And Baba said, just that is good work you are doing, and I am happy, really 100% I am happy within you, what you are doing. And she felt very happy, and she said, yes, Baba, I also get happiness when I do that. But Baba said, now your husband, your two children are there. You have the responsibility of children and husband, but you are not fulfilling the responsibility of them. Then they have to, husband has to go to the office, husband has to do all children's work, cooking work, and then he takes the children to the school, and all the burden, it comes upon him. Then what happened, I am really unhappy within your husband. I am unhappy within your children's, two children's. Means three people you are making unhappy, and I am happy within you. But I am unhappy within three people, then what is the use? You are taking my name, meditations, that is good thing, but you are making three people unhappy. And what is the use of that meditation if you are making three people happy? Only you want to become happy within you, and I am happy within you, but I am unhappy within three. And then she understood, what Baba wants to say, and she promised Baba, from tomorrow I will stop meditation. Just first I will take the household duty, my responsibility I will fulfill, and then I will make three of them also happy. And that is the real happiness, lies in making others happy. We can lead our life for others, not for our own self. And when we do that, that life also becomes artificial, unnatural, but natural way. Judge Baba told we can repeat his name while doing the work, while cooking, while cleaning, while just household duties. And when we fulfill our the duty, we can take God's name also, we repeat his name also, because everything becomes natural. And then she accepted, and Baba, she gave promise, from tomorrow just I will not do the meditation, just I will take my responsibility and I will take care of it. And this is the natural life. God likes, God doesn't want the just meditation or sit in Himalayas or in jungle and take his name and create the whole world through mind. Baba never wants that. Baba wants a natural way. When we remember Baba, our mind also doesn't go in four direction, but work is there, the hard work when we do that, and in that also we repeat his name. That is the natural life. And then it becomes possible, without we can never forget, 365 days morning to night we can repeat his name anytime, natural way. There is no extra time to sit somewhere and do all the work. And this is the Satara Meher Baba story. I will also tell another story about the that decade Satyamang. You heard the story of Satyamang? Criminal. He was decade at early time days. Baba was in Meherabad, and there was one decade, very famous, very popular in Ahmednagar district, and he used to do the robbery, dacoity, and big gang was there, his group. And once he came to Baba's darshan, and Baba just got upset, and Baba said to him, you can just wear the bangles, and nobody understood why Baba said, just wear the bangles, and he's just apologized Baba, because he got that understanding. Baba got understanding, who is this guy, and he said, promise to Baba. He gave the oath before Baba. Now I will stop dacoity. I will never do the dacoity, because why you said, wear the bangles, to me, I understood that. And he gave promise to Baba. And then afterwards, once in Ahmednagar district, there is one city, Rauri, where Meher Baba's Mast and Mad Ashram was there in Rauri. He went there, and he just broke one house, one door at night. And what he saw physically, Baba was standing there. And just he got scared. And then he thought, maybe he saw some vision that is not true. And then he entered from the back door. And then he broke the back door, and he saw Baba standing there. And then he got scared. And next day he came to Meherabad. And when he came to Meherabad, he told Baba, just I gave the promise and oath to you. I will not commit any crime. I will not commit the dacoity. But just I went to the Rauri, 35-40 kilometers from Meherabad, and just I started doing the breaking the door. And what I saw, I saw you standing. And then from back door also I went. Again I saw you physically. You were there and you were standing. And then I got scared. And again I came today to apologize to you. And I promised you next in future I will never commit any crime, any mistake, any dacoity. And then Baba felt happy with him. And then in 1936, somebody, Baba's Samadhi side, that ditch was there, and tin seat, wooden door, wood, and the wood was like a teak wood, good quality wood, and somebody just did the robbery of that wood, tin seat, and the door. And Baba called Satyamang, and Baba told him, just find that, who did the robbery at Upper Meherabad. And Satyamang, he called his group people, and just he started asking them, who did the robbery, just they can tell the truth. I will take them to the Baba, and just Baba will forgive them. Then nobody agreed. And there was one fakira, and he said, now you are asking us, maybe you committed the robbery, that's why now you are putting up that burden upon us, and asking us, but I think so, you did that robbery. And Satyamang, he got very upset. He said, okay, just both first we'll go to Meher Baba, we'll bow down him, and then afterwards we'll go to the Meher Baba's dhuni, and we'll take the oath at Baba's dhuni. Who has committed this crime, the person will die after 8 days. And Satyamang, he took the oath, and then afterwards Fakira, he also took the oath, and he said, who has committed this crime, the person will die after 8 days. And then what happened, after 8 days, the Fakira, he died. After 8 days, Fakira, he died. And then the big gang was there, and everybody, they got shocked, and all they stopped the dacoity from that day, And the Satyamang, he came to Baba, and he told Baba, we took the oath at the dhuni side, and this incident took place. Baba did not say anything, but that is the important, when we promised God, or we take the oath 100 times, we can think over it, to promise or to take oath before God, then we have to fulfill that promise. We have to fulfill the oath, Otherwise, it becomes difficult. Life also, it becomes critics. That's why most of the times, I tell people, when they go to the dhuni, they said, just we'll put this sanskaras and that sanskaras. I also tell them, if 100%, we are ready for that, then just we can take the promise, give promise or oath. Otherwise, it is better to bow down to the Baba's dhuni and say Jai Baba, not to take oath, not to give promise. Otherwise, if we give the promise or we take the oath, then it is our duty to fulfill the promise. And that is the important. Then Baba was in Lonavala, and Sunna Masi, she was there. And that time, the milkman, he used to bring the buffalo, and he used to give give the fresh milk to the Baba and Mandli people, and just he used to bring the buffalo every day. And one day he did not come, and Sunamasi, she called the person, she sent the message, and she said, why you did not come? The guy, he said, my buffalo is sick, that's why I did not come. Then Sunamasi said, just you can bring the buffalo and I will treat the buffalo. Don't worry about anything. And he brought the buffalo to Sunamasi. And Sunamasi, what she did, from dhuni, ash, she kept in her some box, and she brought that dhuni ash, and just, she put on the head of buffalo, and she took Baba's name, and she said, now the buffalo will cure tomorrow. And then you can bring the buffalo, and just, as usual, you are giving that milk, you can do that. But what happened second day, the buffalo died. buffalo died, and Sunamasi, she sent the message, and the guy said, what treatment you gave, and because of that my buffalo died. Sunamasi, she said, okay, don't worry now. He said, now my second buffalo also got sick, and Sunamasi said, 100% I will cure your buffalo. You bring. And that second buffalo, third buffalo, like that, it happened. And Sunamasi, she gave the treatment to the buffalo of Meher Baba's Dhuni ash, and 3 buffalo, one by one, they died. And Sunamasi, the guy got very upset on Sunamasi, and he said, you did something to my buffaloes, and because of that 3 buffaloes died. And Sunamasi, she got scared, and she went to the Baba, and she told Baba, your ash, I took from that Dhuni ash, and I put on the head of the buffalo, and I thought, the buffalo will get cured, but one by one, his 3 buffalo died, and the milkman now is very upset with me. Why it happened, when people, they put your ash, on their injury, their wound, people, they get cured. But here, the 3 buffaloes, they died. And Baba said to her, what was in your mind, in your heart, you did perfectly. But what is good for you, I did for you that, and because of that, what you felt, about the buffalo, you wanted to cure the buffalo, you did the perfect work, that what your heart said, what your mind said, you did. But what is the good for you, I did that. And that's why the buffalo died. That's why don't worry about that. What you did, that is also the perfect, and what I did, that is also perfect. But what is good for you, I did. And that is the Baba's thing. When Meher Baba's close one, they want to do something, they never get success. But worldly people, when they come to the Baba and they do that, they uses the ash for their cure, for their life, for anything, they get cured. 100% they get cured. But who are coming closer and closer to Meher Baba, and that same remedy, when people, they use close one, then they never get success, and that is 100% true. And that is the God's work, because he starts working on them, he starts the cleaning the sanskaras of them, and the help, we never get help from the God, because his process starts, and his work, when it starts upon us, then no remedy work. But outsider people, they have that faith, 100% faith, and when they come to the Baba, they come with that faith, that trust, when we come to the Baba, some miracle will take place, some, the thing will happen, and then their mind works in that way. And then they feel, if it happens, Meher Baba is God. But who are close to Meher Baba, even the negative or positive thing happens, the close one, they never feel bad, or for a small time they feel bad, and then afterwards they forget that. They never just leave Baba. But outer world people, when they comes to Baba, they want something, some miracles, some experience, and then they get that experience, and then they come closer and closer. And once they come in Baba's hand, then no miracles, no experience. Baba does his work, then he starts work upon them, cleaning work, all sanskaras and everything, and that is the work of Meher Baba. You want to ask something, all of you? And this is the work of God, man, work of God, man. He does that work, when the people, they hold his daman very fast, then he starts his work on them, then no experience, then no miracles, no magic. People becomes totally blind, and then he never allows to his lovers to attract in worldly life, outer life, no attraction. He makes the attraction less to the people. And then people, they become restless when wherever they stay, all over world, entire world, then they become restless, and then again they come to Meherabad. They stay for some times, and then they again go back, and then again they like to come to Meherabad. They don't want to go anywhere, to see tourist place and enjoy their life. Even they go and enjoys their life, they never become one with that life. They get restless, and whenever they come to Meherabad, they feel happy in Meherabad. Nothing is there in Meherabad, all dry place, no outer attraction, and people, they like that place, and that is the Baba's work. He makes restless for Meher Baba. He never makes restless for people for the outer life. And people today, most of the big majority of the world, they are united with the worldly life, and they like world. They get fed up, then they go to enjoy in worldly life as a tourist, as a the different places, hill stations, and other places they like, and they enjoy that. One person, Sorabji Siganpuria, he was the president of Bombay Center, and oftenly he used to come to Baba's darshan, along with Kishan Chand Gajwani, and both of them, they used to come every Sunday to Baba's darshan. And once Baba told, Baba just visited to America, USA, and then afterwards Baba, he went to the last, to the Australia, and Baba told him, gave the order, when I will return from Australia to the Bombay airport, you should present there along with Bombay Baba lovers. They will also come to receive me, and you also stay that time there. And when Baba returned from the Australia, he came on the Bombay airport, and first question he asked the Baba lover from Bombay, where is Sorabji Siganpuria? And everybody, they said, he went to the Kashmir to see the Kashmir along with his family. And Baba told, I gave him order, whenever I come to the Australia, from Australia to Bombay airport, he should be present there at airport. And he did not listen me, he did not follow my order, and Baba just felt upset. Then Baba just, he came to the Pune, Merazad Pune, and then afterwards Baba Sorabji Siganpuria, he came to meet Baba, and Baba asked him, Baba just reminded him, when I told you, when I will return from the Australia to the Bombay airport, you must come there, present there, but you did not come and you broke my order. He said, no, Baba, just I went to the Kashmir with my family. And Baba said, what happiness you got there? Baba, I got really very happiness. I became very happy. My family, they are very happy when they visited Kashmir. What you have seen? Baba, I have seen a lot of greenery, valley, and view was good everywhere, flowers and this and that, so many things, he told Baba. Baba said, it is now past. When you have seen that, that was past. Today, that valley is there, that flowers are there, that Kashmir is there. No, Baba, it became now past. And Baba said, when I told you, I gave you the order, you did not follow my order. You did not pay attention to my order. What was your duty? To pay the attention to my order. Only that is the important in this world. Whatever you see today, you will not see tomorrow, because everything is the illusion, and you are running after that illusory life, and that life also illusory life, illusory world. What happiness it will give only for the temporarily, and then afterwards it becomes past. That's why remain with me, remember me, and what order I give, even that order you don't feel that much important, but try to give important to my order, and then the life will change, and person always then remains in present. And there is no past, no future, only present is there. But what we go to the worldly life, if we go here and there, that is every moment, after next moment it becomes past. But the present life is with God, and step by step, when we get that understanding to follow Baba, follow his order, try to follow, and then step by step he is to teach the people, what is the truth, what is changeable, what is unchangeable, and what life is unchangeable. And everybody, you have to turn from the changeable life to unchangeable life. Attractive life, is there, outer life, but that is for the temporary purpose. It is not permanent. But we becomes one with that temporary life, and we feels happiness. But yesterday's happiness, then today we seek a different thing, because illusory world. That's why the present life with God, and always, if are with Him, then we will become eternal. And Baba wants that, we should remain with him, listen with him. His life with Meher Baba is not happy today, because we have a lot of attraction of worldly life. That's why we don't get that life. That's why we feel just fed up, upset with this life, and we get fed up of that. But step by step, that life gets changed. And then people, Mandli people, his close one, they used to like Meher Baba's life with Meher Baba. And they never liked the life, outer life. But step by step, they get that habit. And I will tell you, one Bal Tambat was there, and he joined Meher Baba, where Baba was in the Kasba Pet Jhopdi. And he joined Baba there. He was from the poor family. And Baba just, he came along with Baba to the Meherabad. And he stayed there at Meherabad with Baba. Baba gave the silence to three people. One, Gustaji. Baba gave the silence to the Gustaji, and he observed the silence for the entire life till his death. Daulat Mai, Baba gave the silence. She observed the silence till her last life. And third person, Bal Tambat, Baba gave him just he can observe the silence, and he also did. Baba, he dropped his body 69, and I think so 71, 72, something like that. He died. But for the whole life from 1925 to 72, 73, he remained at Meherabad, and he observed the silence, and he was cooking the food. Padri gave him small room. He used to stay in that room. He used to cook his food. He used to eat, and he used to sleep on floor. He used to put one chadar bed seat, and he used to sleep on that, and that was his life. After that, what happened, his son, they became a good officer, big officer in government job. They got bungalow in Pune. They got car. And then sometimes they used to come to Meherabad, and they used to tell the father, what life you are leading here, nobody is there to look after you. You cook your food yourself, you eat, and how you sleep on the floor. Now we are very rich, we got good job, we have good bungalow, and we'll take care of you, and you can come along with us to the Pune. And forcefully they used to take him to the Pune in the car, and at their bungalow, and night he used to spend, and in the morning just he used to get up, and without telling them he used to come to the bus stand, Pune bus stand, and he used to just sit in the bus, and he used to come to Nagar, and from Nagar to Meherabad, and he used to like that life of difficulties, problematic, no attraction, no outer world, and that is the real life of Meher Baba, And person, he becomes like that, step by step, everybody they becomes. Who stays near Meher Baba, their life, it gets changed. And then they become detached from the outer world. And for that purpose, Baba, he came, to detach us from the outer life. And such type of the jewels, they were with Baba, and they used to get detached from the outer life. And when they used to remain at Meherabad, they used to like the whole life at Meherabad. They never wanted to go here and tourist place, and we are got fed up. or we roasted, and this, that, no, like such type of the word. People, they used to remain at Meherabad. Many people, William Donkin, he was like that, even Baba did not give him any work, but he used to remain at Meherabad, the life was difficult for him, but he used to like that life, only his one servant was with him, Moti Kamle, and full day he used to take work from Moti. Moti, he used to tell something to Moti. Moti used to do the work. He used to do the work, and both they were busy in their work, And as many times when afterwards he came to stay at Ahmednagar also, Baba did not give him work, and he was our neighbor. It was difficult for him without work, without hard work, he was not getting the sleep also, and then full night, he used to become restless. He used to come outside, and he used to just, to start running and this anytime in the night, and it was trouble to the other people. He used to take his mattresses and he used to throw outside. Then again, Moti used to take, and he used to bring inside. Then sometimes he used to take whole cabinet, outside, and he used to throw his clothes outside. And then both of us, they used to take, and then again they used to bring inside. And that was his work, because most of the time he used to ask Baba, give me work. Baba said only once. And now when the time is there, proper time, I will give you the work. And then Baba, at last, Baba gave him the work of Pune, that darshan program from 10th April to 10th June. 2 months, Baba's darshan program was there. And from abroad, US, Australia, Europe, Baba lovers, when they came to the airport and that, Baba told him, I will give that work, and Baba gave that work to him. Baba dropped his body, but he did that work very perfectly. He took care of the Vaishnavas who came for Baba's darshan from Bombay, from Delhi, they land there at Bombay airport, Delhi airport, the buses, and that he arranged everything. Also, he made the accommodation. He used to look after their food, and then he used to take them to the Guru Prasad in the buses and that work he did very perfectly. And I think so that work, Baba kept him for that work. And then in month of May, I think so, he dropped his body. Baba, he dropped his body in the January, and William Donkin, he died that time. Maybe he was 54 years, 54 years old, and he died in that. And Baba, he fulfilled his promise. What work he gave. He said, I will give you the last work. And Baba did that. And after new life, his life was difficult because no work. And Baba said, just remain like that. That is also the important work. Without work, that is the most of the important work in Baba's field. If no work for person, 24 hours, no work, nothing. And Baba said, that is the important work. Just remember God, take his name, and that is the important work in this world. But we are attracted to the outer world. That's why outer world, we feel that is the hard work. We should become one with that, and that is the life of human being. But Baba used to do that detachment, and he did detachment to all these monthly members, and just they used to remain up to 66, 67. Baba controlled to the monthly member. Don't eat this, don't eat that, don't go here, don't go there. All the restriction was there. But 67, Baba told them, now you are free. Whatever you want, you can do. Whatever you want, you can eat. I will not do the restriction to you. And monthly people, they said, no, we don't want anything. Whatever you give here at Merazar, we like that, and we'll eat that food. We don't have any choice. We don't want anything extra also. What you give, that we like. And that is the God's work, He made detach them from the worldly life, food, everything detachment. And then whatever God used to do, whatever He used to serve, they used to eat that. And that is the Meher Baba's work. And He makes the detach from the world. That's why worldly attraction is there, then life becomes more difficult. Krishna's time, Baba also told one story, uh, two Miras. One Mira, she was 700 years before, one Mira, but maybe 500 year before, who used to sing the Krishna song. But there was another Mira, and she used to remain at Vrindavan, and she was also very good singer, and she was in the time of Krishna. And Krishna, what he used to do that, he used to call her, and he used to tell her just, she can remain with him to 1 or 2 days, and she used to stay 1 or 2 days with Lord Krishna, and she used to perform her some program, song, singing, and Krishna used to please. And then again Krishna used to tell her, now you can go back, and just I will call you again. And she used to tell, no, you can keep me permanently. Every day I will sing for you. But Krishna used to say, no, this is my order. Go back, and I will call you, and just you can wait for me. And then the lady, she used to wait. Only her one work was there, and she used to wait for Krishna. He will call, he will call. And then after 3 months, 2 months, Krishna used to call her, and then he used to keep her for one day. She used to sing, she used to feel very happy. And then again Krishna used to tell her, now go back, again I will call you. And that she used to become restless, and she used to stay for waiting. Krishna will call me one day, one day, one day. And then at last again Krishna used to call. And this thing happened whole life of her. And what was her work? Just to wait for Krishna. Any moment, any time, he will call her. And then one day Krishna used to call her. And that is our work, wait for Baba. Any moment, any time, he will call us, and then we can join to Meher Baba. And that is our duty from within us, inside. We should remember him. We should take his name natural way. And that is the most important work. And Baba, what he said, people, they don't understand that is the important work. People, they think worldly affairs, worldly work we are doing, that is the most important, and we feel that that is also true. What we do for the cause of God, that is God's work. But only one work is important, just wait for God, remember him, take his name, and one day we'll merge with the God man. And he used to do such type of the thing with Mandli, with a close one, and then that people, they used to become restless for the God. And once our Baba lovers also, all of us, we also feel that, when people, they don't come to the Meherabad, today also they become restless. And when they come, they stay 3-4 days at Meherabad, they feel very happy, Baba atmosphere, and then again they go back. Then after sometimes 1 year, again restlessness is there, and then again people, they come from India or from abroad, and this is the work of Meher Baba. He's doing work upon us, and we don't understand that, what work he's doing, but he's doing the work. That's why we are becoming detached from the worldly life step by step. We don't get that happiness, in the worldly life, worldly things. And Baba, he taught the Mandli members also same thing, First, they had also attraction of the worldly life. Mostly ladies, Mandli, they had that attraction, and then they wanted to go here and there, wherever Baba used to go. And just Baba took them. They said, Baba, where to take Taj Mahal. And Baba took them to see the Taj Mahal. But Baba did not allow anybody to enter inside, up to the door. And Baba said, now, yes, this is the Taj Mahal. Just now, you have seen, come. And Baba took them. Mansari was there. Newly, she joined to the Meher Baba. And she did not know, And she used to say, Baba, just you can keep me always. Don't allow me to go back. Don't give me the order to go back to the Bombay. I want to remain with you. And Baba said, it is very difficult to stay near me, because it is hard life. It is difficult, And she said, no, Baba, I will never leave you. You can give the permission just to stay with you. And Baba said, okay, You see that it is very difficult. And then Baba, he took the mandli, ladies mandli also with Baba, and they went to the Delhi. Qutub Minar was there, and everybody's wish was there. Baba, we never have seen the Qutub Minar. We want to see the Qutub Minar. And Baba said, really good. I also like to see. Come, and he took everybody. And ladies mandli, they knew Baba only he shows from outside. He never takes inside. And no, Mansari did not know. And that time, the staircase was there. All the steps were there, and people used to climb first the step, second, third, like that, and then at top they used to go. Now they closed all the staircase and that, because now the structure is not strong. But Baba's time it was there. And then Mansari, he did not know. Baba only take up to outside, and he shows that, and he takes, immediately. And Mansari just he climbed on the top of the Qutub Minar, and Baba clapped to the ladies mandli, and Baba said, just we can leave from here. And they started going, and Mansari just on top, she stood and she saw Baba, all they are leaving. And then she started shouting, Baba, I'm there on top, just wait for me. And then she came down, and when Baba just, he stopped for her, and she went to the Baba, and she said, Baba, I thought, you will come inside, and you will come up the top of that. And Baba said, see only the attraction of Qutub Minar. You said all the time I will remain with you, I will not leave you, but see the attraction of Qutub Minar, it took away from me. That's why this worldly attraction, if you have, then it is impossible for you to remain with me, stay with me. If person is attracted to the worldly life, then it gets difficult. But when a detachment is there for the worldly life, Baba is to make detached from the mandli, from this worldly life, and step by step they got detached, because they were also human being like you and like me. They have a lot of attraction of the worldly life, but Baba made them. Like Mehra, when she came to Meherabad, Baba wanted her, yes, to stay in Meherabad ashram. Mehra Mai, she did not know what is the ashram. She thought, the idol ashram means worldly life. People they see the ashram. And when Mehra she came there, she thought, now she will get the plenty of time to read novels. And 2-3 trunks she brought all the novels there at Meherabad. And she thought, no work, nothing, just she can relax and she can read the novels. But Baba gave her first order. Now from today, she should not read anything. Then the bottles level also, medicine level or bottle level also, she should not read. And whenever the bottle, ladies mandli used to give her, they used to put the white, strip on that, and then that bottle they used to give to the Mehra. From that day, just she had that interest, reading the novels and books and that, But Baba gave first order. Now from today, just stop reading. Even the title on the bottle also, the label, name also, you should not read. And then that 3 trunks of the books she gave in the municipal council, Ahmednagar library. She sent that, because she thought, now what is the use of that books now? And that is the starting of the detached from the everything, and Baba used to do that, and that thing also, it is applicable to us step by step, we are also in the worldly life, we get attraction of the worldly people, worldly affairs, worldly functions, everything, we are one with that, but step by step, one can detach, from the worldly life. And Baba used to do that, and for us also, Baba did the same thing, when we were small. In 1957, we came to stay at Meherabad, and then Baba gave order to my mother, never allow outsider people inside to your house. No relative should come to your house. And Baba banned everything, relatives and that, Even we were not going to any movie, nothing, just school. and our house. And evening time we used to go to the Baba Samadhi. That time Mansari was there, and Kekobad family was there, and they were our friend. And evening time, everything my mother used to take, to evening walk to us, and our life was with them. Mansari used to tell the Baba stories, and we used to listen from childhood. And then Kekobad's family, they used to talk with us. Three daughters, mother, they used to stay, and sometimes Kekoba used to come, and then we used to go to Padri's place. William was there, Muhammad Mast was there, and we used to sit with Muhammad. We used to play with William Donkin. He was very close to us. He was very close friend of Sila also, and Sidhu Kamle was there, and they were our family members, and no outer world, no relatives, and then. Step by step, we also became detached from the relatives, detached from the worldly life. My mother, she was very fond of movies. She used to go to movie when we came Ahmednagar. And Adi, he was our caretaker. At Meherabad, Padri was our caretaker. And we had to take permission from Adi. And my mother used to take permission. Then Adi told to Baba, Rama is very fond of movies. She goes to the movie oftenly. And then Baba gave order to my mother, only in 1 month, only she should see 2 movies, not more than that, 2 movies. And Baba was not allowing her, just only go to the Ahmednagar when we came. He told just go to the bazaar, but don't go any other places. Even our relatives used to come. We had to tell to the Adi, and then Adi used to tell, just go outside and meet them 5 minutes. And they used to come from far distance. And we used to meet them 5 minutes, and then no tea, no nothing, and they used to go back. And they thought these people are not good, they are very proudy, because that time nobody knew about Meher Baba, who is Meher Baba, and what is his rules, and that, people, they did not pay that much attention, but they thought, just my mother, she is very proudy, very egoistic, and she never allows us inside. It is better not to go to her. And then they stopped coming, and that step by step, we detached from the family life also. And then we never went for anybody's marriage also. Even my mother's mother died, her relatives, they died, father died, my mother, she never went. Even Bhauji, he was with Baba. What Baba used to say, Bhauji used to follow. But my mother and ourselves used to stay at Ahmednagar. But according to the monthly members, he gave also the orders, rules, and that, regulations. And according to that, from the age of 3.5 years, we lead our life like monthly members here in Meherabad and in Meherazad also. Many people used to remain here, stay. Baba never gave the order to them, but Baba gave order to the particular people like Padri, like Mansari, like Kekobad's family, when even they were at Meherabad. But Baba gave order to them, just Mansari, Baba told her, not to cross the railway track, So if she wanted to come, she should come up from Upper Meherabad to railway track. She should never cross the railway track. She followed that order. Ladies also, Kekobad's family, Baba gave order, never cross the railway track, and they never crossed that railway track, And like that order he gave to the particular people, not to all who came here to work, like an employee. Baba never gave order, they were free to go to their relatives, go to the marriage, attend the ceremony, go to any other goddess and god and temple, and they used to do that, But particular family, he gave that order, and that family, whole life, like Bal Tambat, he was there, and Baba gave that order, observe the silence, and he observed the silence for the whole life till his death. And like that, Baba used to do with particular people, not with the world. And step by the step, who are coming now closer and closer to Baba. They like Baba. They don't like the world and worldly things. Baba's order, Baba's atmosphere, Baba's place. And people, they come here. They like to stay here, Even place is difficult. Everything is hard. It is not simple to remain here for whole life. But when we get the habit, we don't want to go anywhere. we become restless when we go outside also. Some cities also, 2-3 days it is sufficient. After that, we get restless for that. But when we join Baba program, I go to the Baba program, I get happiness in that. Any Baba program, I get happiness because Baba atmosphere, Baba sanskaras are there, and that is the good life.
There's a few other people that you can't see.
Yeah, they can.
Can I just show you who else is
Yeah,
there?
yeah, you can show me.
And if anybody wants to speak, please, you have to unmute yourself. We didn't need to put you on lockdown, but we had interference noise. So
Yeah.
If you'd like to say anything to Mehernath, just make sure you unmute yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
And just trying to show you that.
Jai Baba, sir.
Jai Baba.
Hello. Jai Baba. Today, Baba will be very happy to hear this. Hear from you. You have so many talks, and we don't remember what we eat yesterday. We don't remember that, but you remember so many stories and so many instances related to Baba. It's really very good, sir. Good memory, and this is Baba's gift, and Baba want that you should tell these stories to us. That's why you remember, and today Baba will be very happy from you. Today Baba will be very happy with you.
Yeah, everybody's life is for Baba, who connected to Baba,
Yes.
Baba remains happy with everybody, because we are coming closer and closer to Meher Baba. And then
Yes.
one day, what remains? Only Meher Baba. Everything gets disappear. And that is the Baba's work, and he's doing work upon us, That's why selected people, they are here with Baba, only selected, not the whole world. But the whole world is connected to us, because our relatives and our friend circle who came in our contact, they also get that gain, because Baba said, from family, even one person also is connected to Baba, then through him, his 7th generation, they get the spiritual benefit. And that is Baba's promise, That's why everybody, they get that benefit. Everyone, they get the benefit. Even worship, love, negative or positive. I will tell you about the Colonel Irani. Hello, Norman Jai Baba, you want to ask something?
You have to unmute yourself, Norman. Can you do
Jai Baba Mehernath.
Jai Baba Norman.
Well, no, I just really enjoy listening to your stories. I have no questions. I would say in the story about the thief who was robbing everything, and his friend who took I guess he took the Samadhi doors. I guess the lesson there is you really shouldn't lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
I just, you bring Meherabad and Baba to us, Mehernath.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Thank you, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Colonel Irani, once he came along 4% to Meherabad. He was very nice person, very good person, but he was Zoroastrian, 100% Zoroastrian. He used to follow the Zoroastrian faith. He was not that much close to the Zoroaster also, but we can say the Zoroastrian faith. He used to like that. And once he came along with his 4 friend. One was the big businessman Kapadia, and other 3 friends, and 4 of them, they came. That day, Baba tortured Padri, and Padri was very upset with Baba and with Meherabad activities. And Padri just he made his mind permanently he should leave from Meherabad and now stop all these activities and go to the Pune back. Colonel Irani, he was his uncle, Padri's uncle. And what happened, Padri was in the clinic homeopathic clinic, that small room. And his back was on the door side, his back, and his front face was there, making the medicine. And the Colonel Irani, he came along with 4 people. And that time, there was not the means of transportation to go to Meherabad to Nagar, from Nagar to Pune. It was very difficult, hard. People used to think how to go. Say, if somebody comes, somebody takes them there. That was the easy. And the thought was there in Padri's mind, if somebody comes, then immediately I will take my bags and everything, and permanently I will leave from this place. And by chance, Colonel Irani, he came along with the 4 people, and just he walked through that veranda, but he could not see Padri, and Padri's back was there. That's why he also could not see the Colonel Irani. And Colonel Irani, along with 4 people, he left. And he passed through very close to that door, Padri's door, but he could not able to see the Padri. And then he left, and Rustum was there, Rustum Irani, Adi's brother. And Colonel Irani, he told, Rustum also did not know this person is his relative, because Rustum's wife was the niece we said, niece of Colonel Irani, Mehra's sister. And Rustum did not know, Colonel Irani. He knew the name Colonel Irani, but he did not see the Colonel Irani. That's why he said we want to meet Meher Baba, Colonel Irani and his 4 colleagues. And Rustum said, now Baba, I will ask them. And he went inside and he told, the people, they came to meet you. And Baba said, after 4 hours, I will not meet just now. 4 hours after, they can wait 4 hours. And they just, stayed outside for 4 hours. And that 4 hours, he was telling people, who were with Baba and in ashram, why you are staying in this ashram? The life, see, your life is, you are spoiling your life. Go to your home and do the study, become the good person, you will get job. Here, just your life will spoiled here. And like he was teaching everybody. And what happened, Kapadia, he was the principal in one school, and he saw one boy, Mohan, and he called him and he said, why you are here? He said, I came to serve Meher Baba. And he said, you are the brilliant student. You were in my school, and you can do the good work. Go and join school again. You will spoil your life here. And why you are staying in this place? This place is not good for you. And like that, in 4 hours, they were talking against of Meher Baba. He is not God, and he declares himself Sadguru or Master, and that is not true. He is like a common human being. And 4 hours they did their work. After 4 hours, Baba called them, 4 of them, and they wanted to enter inside. And after 4 hours, just they wanted to enter inside, and Rustum stopped them. And Rustum said, just you have to remove your shoes and then go inside. And he said, that is the common man like us, you and me. And why should I remove the shoes and go inside? I don't want to take his darshan. Just we came to meet him, and I will not remove the shoes. Then Rustum said, I will not allow you 4 of them to enter inside. And they said, we don't want to meet him. And they left. 4 of them, they left. And then Baba called Rustum, and Baba said, call them, I am waiting for them. And Rustum said, Baba, just they left, 4 of them. Why? Rustum told, they never wanted to remove the shoes. And they said, we will not remove the shoes. And I objected. I said, if you don't remove the shoes, I will not allow you inside. And they left, 4 of them. And then Baba said, anyway, they waited 4 hours for me, and that's why they will get the benefit of spirituality. Spiritual benefit, 100% they will get, because 4 hours, even they were talking against of me, telling against of me, but 4 hours, they worshipped me here. Even negative way or positive way, but they were remembering me, taking my name continuously. That's why that 4 hours benefit they will get there, because they came here from far distance. They remained 4 hours here, and they waited for me. when I said, I will call them after 4 hours, and they waited for me. And Padre did not know that, the Colonel Irani and his 4 colleague friends, they came, and afterwards, Padre, he became normal. And after that, he did not want to go from Meherabad. And that is the Meher Baba's work, with his lovers, and they used to get upset, and they used to feel just to commit the suicide, leave Meher Baba permanently. And after that, Baba used to run after them, and Baba used to catch them, and then Baba used to hug them, and then they used to cry, and they used to forget everything, openly. It was happening with the monthly members, because that time they were new, uh, they were one with the worldly life, and to detach from that, worldly life, Baba used to do the work with them, step by step by step, and then total detachment came, and then Baba made them free. Now whatever you want in 67, you can do. And they said, no, Baba, how you keep us, we like that. And that is the life, and it is happening with everybody, with us also.
Yes, and Mehernath,
Yeah.
these impressions are very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's difficult. It's difficult.
It is
Very
difficult.
difficult to stay responsible and try to follow Baba's wish.
Yeah, and this is the
Difficult.
Baba's wish, Monthly, it was starting, it was very difficult for Monthly, but afterwards they used to that life, and then everybody, they used to like that life, They were very happy. Even Baba told Mehra, just stop reading from today, no reading. She was very happy. Even she was very fond of reading and that, but she was very happy for that. And they used to listen. They used to
Can I
listen.
ask? Can I ask one question? One question?
Yeah, yeah.
How long does it take?
Our concentration, our focus towards Meher Baba, then one moment it takes. And if the focus is worldly life, attractive life, then it takes long time. Puzzling is there, then it takes long life. One leg in world, outer world, one leg in Baba's world. Then 2 legs are different side, then it becomes very difficult. But both legs we keep in Meher Baba's side, and it becomes easy. But 50% it becomes very difficult. And monthly, mostly they never thought about the worldly life. They never thought about their relatives, close ones also. They have forgotten everything. What Baba used to say, they used to accept, like I can say that about Vinayak Kher. He came to Pune, and he had a 4 to 5 days holiday, and he came to the Pune, and his mind, it worked like that, it is good now, 4 days he can remain into the hotel, and every day he will get Meher Baba's darshan, because 4 days holiday is there, and he came to Vinayak Kher, Vinayak Kher.
No, Mama is fed up now. Now Mama will not come. No.
And when he came there, he took Baba's darshan, and Baba told him, just, now you came here, just you took my darshan, I called you for darshan, but just you had darshan, now immediately you go to the hotel, pack your bags, everything, and go to the station and go back to the Nagpur. And in his mind, it was like that, just he can remain for 4 days and spend 4 days with Meher Baba. But Baba said to him, because Baba used to read the mind of everybody, and he did not ask Baba, but Baba told, even you have holiday, but don't think that's, just you want to stay here for 3 4 days, what is my order, that is most important. And if you follow my order, you will get everything. That's why, that is the important thing, when Baba told, just come and take darshan and immediately leave, and person should do that, and people used to do that. And happily or unhappily, he did that, and he went to the hotel, packed his luggage, and he went to the railway station to go back to Nagpur. And this is following his order. And his orders are most important than forcefully darshan. If he wanted, just one can live, and person should live. Not like that, Baba, 4 days holiday, I can remain here, I will take every day darshan. Baba never wanted that. One guy, Avatar Tiku from Jammu, he used to write letter to Baba. Just, Baba was in Pune, and give me darshan, give me darshan, give me darshan all the time. And once Baba called him, Avatar Tiku from Jammu, because in Jammu Kashmir there is no Baba lovers. Only that time Avatar Tiku, he was Baba lover, and he came to Pune. He stayed in hotel, and from there he came in Guru Prasad. And when he came to Guru Prasad, Baba told to Mandli member, Pukar, he was there, and Alobaji also he was there. And Baba told, as soon as Avatar Tiku will come in the Guru Prasad inside, just push him outside and say, get out from here, don't come here, and just leave from this place. And Avatar Tiku, just he came, Alobaji told Baba, Avatar Tiku, he came in taxi. Baba told just call him inside, and then he came, entered inside, and as soon as he entered inside, Pukari started pushing him out, get out from here, and why you came here, and who called you. And they did not give him chance to speak also, say anything also. And Pukari pushed him outside, and Baba said, not outside, just on road, up to road you can push him. And then he did that, Pukar. And then Baba just told where he stayed in hotel, go there immediately, and just pack his luggage and take him to the railway station, and purchase the ticket and go back to the Jammu. Even don't stay in the hotel. And Pukar, he did that. Pukar was very strong. Avatar Tiku, he was not that much strong, short guy, small. And when he started pushing him there, and then he went to the hotel also, and he said, leave immediately. He said, now I came here, allow me to stay one day, one night here, and then tomorrow I will go. No, immediately pack everything. He did, and he took him to the station, and the guy left there. And then the guy left there, and Pukar and Mandli member, they thought, now this guy will never come to Baba. 100% now, Baba, what he did, the even guy came inside, and he entered inside, and the treatment was very badly given to him, and now he will never come to Baba. But what happens, big miracle, again he started writing letter to Baba, I want your darshan, and call me. And Baba said, when I will go to the Mehernathji, then I will call you. And then continuously he was writing letter to Baba, and Baba just from Pune, he came to the Mehernathji, and Baba just called the guy at Mehernathji, and Baba called him inside, and Baba gave him half an hour just to sit in Mandli hall with Meher Baba, and the guy felt very happy, and he became 100% Baba lover.
Achha.
And that is the treatment of Meher Baba, to each, like illness is there, patients are there, different diseases are there, and Baba, he treats people according to that, who want what remedy, what medicine, to get cure. Baba used to do that. Same thing happened, one Damania family from Ahmednagar. His friend was there, Paura, and Baba was in Satara, and Damania, his friend wanted Meher Baba's darshan first time. And Damania, he felt very happy. His name was Manik Damania or something. I forgot the name of that guy, but we can say Damania. And his friend Paura, he became very restless for Baba's darshan. And Damania, he wrote later to Baba, my friend, he wants your darshan, and just both will come to Satara, and Baba gave the permission. And Damania and Paura, they went to the Satara, and Baba told Alubaji, when Damania and Paura will come, just allow Damania inside, don't allow Paura. And Paura, he brought big garland for Baba and a sweet, big box of sweet for Baba. And he wanted to garland to Baba, and he wanted just, give that box to Baba. And he was very anxious to see Baba. But Damania, Baba called inside, and Baba said, tell your friend, just go outside and tell your friend, just he can go back to Ahmednagar. And Damania, just he said, Baba, my friend, first time he came and he brought garland for you, he brought sweet for you, and he wanted, just garland to you, and just give sweet to you, and just allow for 1 minute at least, otherwise he will become my enemy. I brought him from Ahmednagar to Satara, and you permitted just come both of you. And Baba said, okay, one thing you can do. I wanted, you must stay 3 to 4 days with me. But now you have a lot of love for your friend, and you are not following my order. Then one thing you can do, just you can hug me and go outside, bring that garland and sweet, and you garland me and give me the sweet, and you like your friend, then along with your friend you go back to Ahmednagar. I don't want to keep you with me. Then Damania said, no, Baba, I wanted to stay with you, but my friend also, I like him, and he will become enemy of me if I treat him like that, Baba said, then you don't want to follow my order, then go back. I am telling you, go along with your friend and go both of you back. He said, no, Baba, I also want to stay here. Then Baba said, then follow. And he said, okay, Baba, give me one permission. Baba said, what? He said, just I will drop my friend up to bus stand or station, and then I will come back. And Baba said, immediately you also go along with your friend. If you want to drop him up to stand, he's not baby, he's a grown-up guy. And why you are asking me just to drop your friend and you want to go? Then Damania said, no, Baba, I want to stay with you. I don't want to go along with my friend. And he told his friend, go back. And he became very restless because he thought, now my friend, he will never come to my home. He will never talk with me. He will become my enemy. And the 4 days he stayed. And then after 4 days, he went back to the Ahmednagar, and his friend, he came to meet him, and he said, again, right, Meher Baba, I want his darshan, even he did not give me darshan. Why, I don't know, but I am very restless and I want his darshan. And then again, he wrote a letter to Baba, and Baba called them, and the person, he became permanently Baba lover. That is the work of Baba. That is the remedy of Baba. We'll never understand that, We feel, if you do such type of the thing, because all the time we want to please the worldly people, all the time we please people, this guy will feel like that guy will feel like that. Why we go to the marriage many times, to fulfill the formality, guy should feel happy when we go, the person should see our face. That's why we attend the ceremonies, we attend the marriages, we attend the death ceremony. Why? Because healing is also not that much deep, but formality, and that is the thing, and Baba never wanted that, we should listen to the Baba, please to Baba, but we never wanted to please God, man, we never feel that, but we want to please the worldly people, what the world will feel, but we never think, what Baba will feel. If we break Baba's order, what Baba will feel, and we should feel, and for that purpose, Baba is to make such type of the incident, how to please God, how to come close to the God. We should not care about the worldly people, worldly thing, even we feel the world is very important. Every moment it tells us the world is illusion, world is illusory life, but we never feel that world is illusion, world is illusory life, because our mind is there, our sanskaras, impressions are there, and according to the impressions, our attention is towards worldly life, and Baba want to disconnect that attention from the world, and we should pay our attention to the Baba's words, Baba's message, Baba's order, and step by step.
Mehernath, sorry, I was just wondering about, like, because earlier you were talking about to kind of fulfill, or actually just like have our responsibilities to other people, and to make other people happy is like the highest responsibility. So I guess there must be like a middle ground between the two things. I don't know if there is.
Baba said, we can fulfill the worldly responsibility, but never attached with the people. Never attachment should not be there. Responsibility we can fulfill, help people, do the work. Real happiness lies in making others happy, but never become one with the people. And when we become one with the people, then we get, just, upset, disappointed. Yes, the guy, what he will think. We should fulfill our responsibility. Don't think about that, just what the person will think and what will happen. He will become my enemy or he will become my friend. That should not be there. That attachment should not be there. What our responsibility? We can work, we can help up to what extent, our capacity. We can help people, and that is the selfless service. Baba, he wants that, we can do, but never attached with that, If something happens, we are doing work for a person, and a person just died in that, we should not think after that. That is the Baba has taken the person, his life. We should not attach with that. When person is sick, we can give the medicine. What is our responsibility? But Baba never said that. Just we don't have money and we should spend the money, borrow the money, take the loan. That is not correct. Responsibility fulfill according to our capacity, in kind, or if you have money, it is good, help persons. But just, if our capacity is not there, then don't do such type of thing. Otherwise, then we get attached to the worldly life. All the worldly life, and then worries are there. Yes, we have taken loan, and now how to repay the loan, and then from one difficulties, another difficulties, and again we involved with the worldly life. We should not remain with the world, do the work according to our capacity, listen to the God. And why Baba created this? Because we have a lot of attachment with the friend, with the relatives, and we feel, that they will get upset. They will. We don't care about, who will get upset or not, or who will, because it is not our duty to please people. Our responsibility we can fulfill. Do the work for them. If they need us, we can work, and then remain aloof. Don't become united with them. That Baba wants from us. That's why we can do the work. We can do the work. We can help the people, because in new life, Baba 4 phases. Phase Baba has given, and last phase Baba has given us to the labor phase, and that labor phase we can do. Baba never said us do the meditation, gypsy life, spend the gypsy life, or begging life. Baba, he spent 3 phase in his new life, but 1 phase he has given us the labor phase. Then if we are professor, engineer, doctor, labor, that is the labor phase. All it comes into the labor phase. And this modern world, through labor phase, we can worship God. That's why Baba has opened the dispensary. Baba told in trust deed also, charitable trust, education institute, and all these institutions. What is that? Just help to others. Help to other, help to poor, help to needy people. And trust, what is the capacity of trust? What funds trust get? According to that, trust is helping to the people. Trust never just over capacity. Trust should not do that. But what is our capacity? What funds are available? According to that, we are helping. And if that service becomes selfless service, 1% selfless service is the great service. 100% selfish service is not good. That is the selfish service. But even 1.5% also we do selfless service. That is Baba's service. We are remembering Baba, and we are working according to Baba's wish. We are doing the act according to Meher Baba's understanding, Meher Baba's message, and that Baba wants, Baba doesn't want to show the world, trust is doing this and trust is doing that. That is the selfless service trust is doing. That's why we never ask, in Meher Baba Trust, people also, dispensary also, what religion they become, they belong to what religion. We never ask. They are needy, we are helping, and then we never say them to go to the Meher Baba's darshan, go to the samadhi, because this is the selfless service. Just needy person comes, don't ask them religion, caste, their country, just person is needy, help him, and that is in our hand. Even we never try to make them Baba lovers also. We never tell them, you become Baba lover, and that is the selfless service. And that is 0.5% or 1%, what is our capacity, we are doing that. School also, we are appointing people in our school, the teachers, they are from different religions. We never ask them, you are Baba lover or you are non-Baba lover, or you belong to a particular religion. We never pressurize them, you follow Meher Baba, go to the samadhi. We never say them, if they want, they can go, but they are doing their duty honestly. We want only that thing from them. That's why Meher Baba, all what religions are there in the world, we are appointing them, and they are doing their good job, good work. Even they are not Baba lover or Baba lovers. We made that category Baba lover, non-Baba lover. Mostly we say that, but that is also not good. Whoever comes, they are doing work, they are worshipping Baba through their job, because Baba told labor phase they are doing, working there in Meher Health Center, Meher English School, and that is sufficient for us. Employees are there, more than 260 employees are there, and all the employees, they are from the different caste, different religion. Many they are not Baba lover, we can say that, but we never say them go to the samadhi, but they go their own to Baba samadhi. They bow down there, that is their wish. We are not pressurizing, we are not forcing them, and they are doing the labor phase. What Baba said, the labor phase they are doing. Everybody is doing that. And that much they are doing, they will get that benefit. 100% they will get the benefit, spiritual benefit. Even they don't know who is Meher Baba, his God or his perfect master or his saint. They don't know anything, but they like that atmosphere. They are working. Even they feel that, the experience comes. What salary we get, salary is not much, but in that salary, our family is satisfied. We get happy in that salary. Even sometimes they get the job outside. They said, we don't want job, because here we feel happy. What happiness, they don't know, but they feel, they remain happy there. Even they get the less salary compared to the government salary, but they are happy, and that is the Baba's work. Why? Because they are becoming satisfied, means detached from the everything, and whatever they get, they are happy. And they are from different religion, not like that only one religion, different religions. Some religions, they are difficult, they don't follow God in other religion, but they remain happy, they feel happiness there. And this is the Baba's work, labor phase, everybody is doing here.
Anna and Zoe are also here.
Yeah, Zoe can ask.
Anna and Zoe and Paula and Commissioner Cheryl and Shiva have also been on with us tonight. Anybody wants to speak, make sure you unmute yourself. Anna's waving. Daniel, we welcome you so much because it's your first time, I think, joining us. From California, you got up very early. Very, very early.
Very early. Oftenly you come here, India, you visited India?
Daniel,
Sorry,
yes.
say that again.
You visited India?
No, I
Never.
haven't yet, but I want to. I will. I know I will.
Yes, yes. Only
I'm not sure when though. Still
inner
doing school.
attraction is here. Inner attraction is here, not outer.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Inner attraction is here, you know. Everything is very simple. You've been to Myrtle Beach? Myrtle Beach?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've only recently become a Baba lover. Probably so. Yeah, it's I'm still getting my head wrapped around everything, and I guess yeah, there's still a bunch of places to go.
Yes, yes, that is really good, you know, because Meher Baba's work is selfless work, you know. There is no self. And when we do that work, then just we can forget about that, you know, and that we remains with the God man, you know, and that is the life, you know, and all the God, even Jesus Christ or Prophet Muhammad or Krishna, Rama also, they also said same thing, you know, same thing, you know, what Baba said, you know, same thing. But what happened, you know, after 700, 1400, 2000 years, you know, their words, it got changed in different way. And that's why people, the understanding also, it got changed. But when the truth comes, you know, when the master comes, prophet comes, or we can call avatar or son of God, whatever we call, you know, is one. Is one. People, they repeat indifferently, but he's one. And when he comes, you know, then he brings 100% purity. And when that purity is there, you know, we feel happiness. That then when the time passes, you know, after 600, 500, 400 years, then people, they change their words and they make the words of God according to the human beings words, you know, what people they like. And then everything get changed. Then again, the prophet, avatar, son of God, whatever we say, he comes on the earth. And then he gives us the purity, pure 100% purity. That's why that purity, it goes inside, in the heart, you know, not in mind, you know, because mind's language, you know, we never change, you know, in different outer world we change in mind's language, but heart's language, you know, permanently we get change, permanently we get change, and that is the language of heart. That's why Baba said, you know, knowledge and intellectual. Intellectual mind means it comes from the mind. When we collect outer material, all books and everything, we becomes very intellectual. But heart knowledge, it comes from within us, and that knowledge is no past, no future, only it remains in present, and that is the knowledge of God. That's why God is eternal. What will happen after 100 years, he knows today. That's why he remains in present. Our life, he knows everything. That's why he is in present. He understands that. And knowledge always remains in present. Intellectual mind, it is in past, present, and future. But reality, truth, only remains in present, and that knowledge, it comes within us. Master, avatar, prophet, they never reads the book, and they never explain people like priest class, they do that, you know. The knowledge, it comes from within them, you know, and that is the eternal knowledge. That is the eternal knowledge. He knows everything, you know, what will happen after 10,000 years. They understand, they knows today, you know, they see today. That's why knowledge, it comes from within us, within us, and that is the knowledge of soul. And knowledge of soul is the eternal knowledge, and once a person get that knowledge, he becomes eternal. He merge with that God, he merge with the ocean. All we are so small, so like a drop, and when drop, it merge into the ocean, then what drop says, I'm ocean, I'm God, I'm not drop. But till today, we are drop. That's why every drop has mind. That's why Baba said, the destruction of the mind. If mind is not there, then we become one, oneness, and we merge into the ocean. And when once we merge into the ocean, we never said we are drop. We are ocean, infinite ocean. And that is our right. Our aim and goal is there to become one with God, merge with ocean. But what in this false world, illusory world, we are running after that worldly life, and then life becomes changeable every moment according to the mind. We became the slave of our mind, and then life becomes more critical, difficult, every moment changeable life. But from this illusory life, they had to turn to unchangeable life. God is unchangeable, eternal, present. Our soul is unchangeable. Soul is the truth. Only soul, it belongs to the God, not physical body, not mind. Then when soul merge with the God, we becomes God. We becomes God, and that is our goal, to achieve that achievement, merge into the God. But we are merged with this small world, illusory world. Like world, what is the world? Like your shadow, my shadow is there, and we are running to catch that shadow, and shadow will never come in our hand. The whole universe is the shadow of God, and shadow is changeable, and we are our attraction is toward this shadow to catch. After 78 years, we die. Nothing comes with us. Only our impressions, sanskaras, it comes along with us, and we take next birth, death and birth. And Baba, he said, I will give you the relief from death and birth, and that is the eternal life. That is the eternal life. Then we should merge in the God, and just hold his Dhamma. He will clean all the sanskaras, all the impressions, and when the board, slate, it gets clean, no writing is there, then that is the clean, and he cleans our sanskaras, all our writing, past writing, and everything gets clean. Then what happens? Only the pure soul is there, and then soul, it is God. That's why Baba said, all we are God, but we are unknown God. He is knowledgeable God. That's why each time he comes as a Zoroaster in Iran, he took birth. Then he took birth as Rama in India. Then he took birth as Krishna in India. Then he took birth as Gautam Buddha in India. Then he took birth Jesus Christ in Jerusalem. Then he took birth as Muhammad Prophet in Arab. And again, he came as Meher Baba in India. Why? Just we are unknown, and he comes and he holds our hand, our finger, and he takes to the reality. Otherwise, we are involved with this illusory world. We became one with this world. It is impossible to get relief, detached from the world. That's why time to time he comes and he tells us, this is shadow, this is untrue, this is not true. The truth is different. And then some people, they like that, they go to the God, close to the God, and they become one with God. Entire world, it remains like that. But again he comes after 700 to 1400 years on earth, and he tells the truth. But people, they like religion, they like caste, they think they are this is my country. But in truth, if you see, I have taken birth in India. India is my country. You have taken birth in America. Yeah, America is your country. But next life, unknown. Myself, yourself also. I might take birth in China. You will take birth in some other country, and that country belongs to that. And that is the changeable life. That is the changeable life. When we drop our body, we think, this is my country. This is not my country. We are the caretaker. God has given birth. Our sanskaras, impression has given birth. That's why we remain here. We have to follow the rule and regulation of that country. What country we have taken birth, we have to follow that rule and regulations, discipline. That is important. We are doing that, but we should not say this is my country. We are the caretaker. Caretaker, we should take care. When we die, then next person comes and he takes the care of that property. What property belongs to us, it becomes another person's property, and that person takes care of that property. That's why we are not owner. And when we feel we are owner, then we get upset. Greed, grabbing nature, that nature we get. But we feel, yes, we are the caretaker, and according to that, we should take care of the property. And one day we die, then another person comes. That's why we don't know where we'll take birth, what country belongs to us. This life, this country, next life, next country. And that drama, Baba tells, this is all drama. Don't become one with that drama, from this illusory world. Don't ask the demand, don't ask the desire, don't ask worldly things, what is the truth. Baba said, I will give that truth to us. And that truth is reality. He will merge our soul in within him, and he wants that only. He will not give the outer attraction. He never allows us to run after outer attraction after attraction. What we ask God, do this, do that, because our impression tells us, mind tells us, we should do this, we should do that, we should run name, publicity, status, position, and this life becomes like that. Next life they different. Wherever we becomes, doctor, next life we becomes the peon or some other things, sweeper, something like that. That's why we should get relief from this worldly life, and for that God has come, and he tells us the lucky souls, they come close to him, and then they never run after religion, they never run after country, after wealth, after name, position, nothing, identification. We had to drop our identification, and when we drop our identification and no identification, then what? We are God. And that truth Baba wants to give us. Worldly life, we never get happiness. Sometimes we get happiness, sometimes difficulty.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm coming back. Sorry, I accidentally disconnected you. It's just about 2 minutes till 7 there. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do
Now
that.
they can ask me some questions.
You want to continue?
Okay, you want to continue? If they
Just
want,
want to ask one question.
yeah.
Shiva.
Did I hear Achu in the background there?
No, that was somebody else. Shiva, I'm just getting us back on. I disconnected us.
Okay. All righty. Jai Baba.
Yes,
I'll mute.
wait, stay with us. Okay. Now Shiva's asking you.
Yes, Siva, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. How are you?
I'm fine, Siva. Jai Meher Baba.
For some reason, I can't get my video on. But anyway, I can see you just fine, and I hear you great. And
Yeah.
thank you. I still haven't heard from ... Yeah, okay. Let me try starting my video.
Okay.
No, it's not working.
Because he's
But
a filmmaker.
Yeah.
I see you fine.
No,
So, okay. Much love. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
He's in England.
He's in England. Yeah.
Yes.
In England.
Yes,
Okay.
Siva. Yeah.
Jai Meher Baba. Thanks for coming on.
Avatar Meher Baba Ki
Baba
Jai.
ki jai.
It's time to go, but Mehernath says anybody wants to ask more questions, please do it. He's not done, apparently.
Yeah. No, Norman is there.
Yeah.
And Daniel. No, Daniel.
Daniel, who you were talking to.
Yeah, Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Yes, Norman, you want to ask something?
No, but from what you're saying about living around Meherabad and how people feel good about being there and they don't want to leave, and I was just thinking maybe everyone should move to Meherabad.
That is also good, that's what Meher Baba started, now outer development is started there, 4-lane road, tunnel to cross Baba Samadhi. That road is there, national highway, and now underpass is there, and now they are constructing, and railway underpass also it is constructed, and now from Manmar to Daunt they are taking the second railway track. That work also started. Behind bypass road is there. That road also now they are converting into 4-lane national highway, and that road from Kalyan, Bombay to Andhra. Now it will go through different places, and Baba is joining the world according to that, first national highway, railway station, Ahmednagar will become now big junction now when the second track will come, and you told the whole world should come there, and Baba is making the arrangement. The whole world should come there, and Baba is connecting with India, and like Sirdi. And now they made the airport in Sirdi. Sirdi is only 84 kilometers from Ahmednagar, and it is becoming international airport. After 10 years, 15 years, government will start at Meherabad also international airport, and when it will become international airport, India will connect, Meherabad will connect to the around the whole world, and the whole world will come to Baba step by step, and this is Baba. Suddenly, this four-lane work, nobody asked, and the Meherabad is not that much important, or Ahmednagar is also not important place, but how it started, nobody knows, four lane railway track, and immediately it took place. The railway track, now it is in progress, and from down near Meherabad, they have done the work. Then who is doing that? Meher Baba, and through Meher Baba it is happening, and as you said, the whole world should come here, and step by step I think Baba is connecting the world through road, through railway, and through airport also, because airport, they constructed the airport in Sirdi. Now the Sirdi will become the international airport also.
Gotcha.
Two the tunnels are there, and step by step they are doing that. I think so. This is Baba wanted that, the world should come to Meherabad, and the world is connecting. We never knew that, the Meherabad four lane will start constructing, and last year just it started. It started immediately.
Yes, I have been helping Ted with some drawings.
Yeah.
About the road, and I'm a draftsman by trade.
Yeah.
And so I see pictures of the road, and we make drawings, and it's a big change. It's a very big change.
Yeah, and that change is coming there, because illusory world, it is changeable, That's why what we want, according to our mind, it won't happen, according to Baba's wish, it is happening, Duni, Baba said, just 1200 years, 1400 years, that is my seat at Duni. That's why Duni, it is under road, it is very close to the road. But government people, when we went to the Pune, we told them, we did the correspondence, and they accepted our proposal. The east side, Duni side is the east side. They kept the gap of 12 feet, and they gave that land to us, and we gave west side 10 to 12 feet to them, and they diverted the road on west side, and now Duni is protected. And even they told us, to make the wall in that within 12 feet, if you make the wall, the land will also get protected, and then afterwards the four lane is there. And then I think so the period of 50 years, now there will be no more construction, but after 50 years, maybe 6 lane, that time new trustees, when they will remain that, they should take care of that, they will do that. Or maybe Baba's grace, they will divert road somewhere else, and that road land will get.
I was thinking that as Baba became more well known, they may respect that area more so, and just remove the road or go around. Who knows?
Road also, railway track also, they will remove, and the change will come, and then entire land, it will come under us. And Bauji used to say that 700-acre land of PRD, 100%, it will belong to the trust in future. And they will also shift VRD army, they will shift from Meherabad and that land will come under the trust. And it is important. It will happen like that. It will happen like that.
Okay. Very good.
That's why the change will take place. The crowd will come to the Baba. Whole world will come. Entire world will come to Baba. And Baba just he started making the arrangement for that, and that change will come. And then I think so the embassy from different countries, embassy will come there, and they will take care of their country people, passport, visa. That office also, I think so, it will open at Meherabad, different countries, embassies office, passport office, visa office, and everything will become convenient for the Baba lovers, whoever comes at Meherabad, and Meherabad will become the largest holy place in the world, because this time entire world, all religious people, they will come to Meher Baba, not one religion, all from four side, four direction, the world will come to Meherabad, and that will become the equality and oneness within inside. It will happen.
Gotcha.
And that Baba started. His project Baba started after 50 years. 50 years completed to Baba, the 69 to 2019, and now in this 50 years, I think so, development will be take place. Large scale development will take place. You see now from China, people started coming, from South Korea, from Russia, from Japan. These are the new countries, But now people mostly China, every month, one small group, they are coming, 10, 15, 20 people's group from China. And I think so this is the third group now here in Meherabad, They are there. They don't know the language, they don't know anything. But love brings them here. And that is Baba's manifestation, awaken from where inside. And is doing that work.
Yes, I met some people from China in my last visit to India.
This time also group is there, from China. They are very happy. They don't understand the songs. They don't understand what people they talk, But
they can feel the music. Yes.
Yeah, and they become one with that, One with atmosphere also, Baba atmosphere, and they love that. And this is the Baba's work, And Baba said, I have come not to teach but to awaken, and he's awakening the heart of everybody. And that work started. World will come to Meher Baba. No solution, only one solution, Meher Baba.
Okay. Acha.
Yes.
Jai Baba.
Jai Meher Baba. Jai Baba. Yeah. Yeah, next week, next Sunday, just 1 hour, 5 to 6, I will do the chat.
Acha.
Yes, Daniel, next week, Sunday, mostly I do 5 to 7, but next week, some people, they are coming, and for that purpose, that mandala work, that's why 5 to 6. If the persons, they don't remain at evening with me, then 5 to 7, I will do. If they remain with me for evening time, then 1 hour I will do. Both things are there.
Okay, it sounds great.
Okay. And you come visit Meherabad. You will feel happy. The happiness is here, inner happiness, and that is the purpose.
I can feel it already.
Yeah. And you will come to Meherabad, Baba's place. Jai Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba, Jai Baba, Chirag, Jai Baba,
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Kancha, Jai Baba.
Avar Meher Baba ki jai.
Avar Meher Baba ki jai. Avar Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai Baba.
Okay.
And so Krishna also said,
They're also there?
They've all just
Jai
left. They
Baba,
had to
Jai
leave.
Baba.
But Jai Baba,
Jai Baba,
thank
Jai
you
Baba,
everybody for
Jai
being
Baba.
with us.
Thank you so much for everything, Mehernath.
Jai Meher Baba, Jai Baba, thanks.
Thank you, Mehernath.
Jai Baba, Jai Daniel.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.